Wow, so much going on in the past couple months in the sewing community. We have pattern companies that have closed. We have fabric stores that have closed. If you want to hear all about it and jump right in, then please stay tuned. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. Welcome to another edition of the Sewing Buzz. For those who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. And if you are new, what I typically talk about during the Sewing Buzz is usually the first Sunday of every month. I talk about patterns, mainly indie patterns that have been released in the previous month. Obviously, if I'm doing it the first of the month, is for those patterns that released the month prior to. And then I'm talking about maybe any sewing challenges going on in the sewing community, maybe I don't know, new tools, anything that's going on in the sewing community. I'll share that with you. This particular Sewing Buzz is a little jam-packed, so just go ahead and grab your beverage of choice, have me playing in the background, and yeah, just tune in. Just tune in. It's going to be good. First of all, I want to thank everybody for your lovely comments and well wishes. Of course, last week's video, I'm glad you liked the closing day dress. If you missed that video, make sure that you go back and check that out to see the dress that I made. I did a review of the pattern and everything for the dress that I made for our closing day, our big day. So let me go ahead and jump into it. Typically, I also have an S&D sewing chat when I chat with someone from the creative community. Usually it's at the end of this video. I think I mentioned in the previous Sewing Buzz that I won't have another S&D sewing chat for a while. And initially I thought I would have one coming up towards the end of the year, but I don't have time. I don't have the bandwidth for that because obviously there is a lot going on. BHM Pattern Designers live event. It is so much going on with that, but I'll have an update for you on that momentarily. And then it's only 2 months left in the year, so you know, holidays and everything. And so I will bring back the S&D sewing chat. I know you all enjoy those. It will come back in, should be April 2023. So it'll be some time, a few months away, but there's a lot between now and then that will be going on. And I have my notes to talk about everything that is going on. So, all right. So we're going to first jump into the uploads of the videos. As I said, I will be uploading for now just on Sundays. So for now, you'll see on Sundays. Eventually, I'll get back to my Wednesdays video. You'll know. I'll let you know before a Wednesday video go up to make sure that you stay tuned. And then I'll also, because there's other things coming up. I haven't done a haul, obviously, in months. And I don't know what I necessarily want. There are a few things I want. So I'm probably going to keep my eye out for some things for Black Friday, maybe some fabrics and patterns. We shall see. But of course, if and when I do that, you will know. Is there anything in particular you all are excited about for Black Friday that you're looking for, that you're waiting to come around this year? Let me know down in the comment section, because yeah, I don't have a running list. Sometimes I have a running list, sometimes I don't. And this year I don't. There are a few things I'm keeping my eye out for, but not necessarily, if that makes sense. And so yeah, and the other thing I want to talk about, because typically, like I said, I highlight new indie patterns that I released, and I'll keep doing that. This month you'll notice that I will be talking about know me patterns just a little bit, because I think that is so exciting, so exciting. But first, let me go into what is going on for BHM Pattern Designers. So the live event, as you all know, is Saturday, February 25th, 2023. Registration is open. Thank you for those who are registering. And now that the sponsorships are open, sponsorships are coming through. For those who have reached out to me and said, okay, I won't be able to come, it's gonna be, sounds like a really nice event, event you would love to support, but you don't know how to support, and in what ways you think would be helpful, you can make a monetary donation for the event. There on the sponsorship page, all the way at the bottom, there is a cash donation button where you can donate any amount that you like, 10, 20, 25, whatever on up that you want to donate for the event. Everything that is collected for that is going directly to the event. We have so much planned. There will be a fashion show. I'll announce soon who is helping with the fashion show. So excited about that. So there will be a fashion show. There will be a meet and greet, in-person meet and greet. Yeah, the instructors are excited about this event and what they're bringing to you. As you all know, your fee for the classes includes items that you get to tangibly take with you, and so it's a really good investment for your dollar. Even the registration fee, very good investment. I'm so grateful for the opportunities and the connections that have been made to allow me to be able to bring this one-day event. And yes, I have had several people email me and say, do you think you want to do, you know, 3 days or something in the future? And I don't know. We'll see how this event goes. I mean, it's one day, and so there's a lot going into one day. I can only imagine what I would need to do to begin to prep for a 3-day event. And so yes, if you would like to donate, I would greatly appreciate it. You can make a monetary donation through the website. Again, I will leave a link. It's on the sponsorship page. I'll leave a link to that below. I'll leave a link to the registration page as well down below, and you'll see all of the information. The hotel, there is a discount for the block of rooms, all of that. And of course, when you register, you automatically receive an email to join the private Facebook group. I did attempt to go live, I think it was last week, and my internet was acting wonky, so that didn't quite work. So I had to record the next day and just put it up there for people to catch the replay. But you will get inside information about the event, because I do have 4 BHM pattern designers. You all know I have new fabric designs every year. I will have new fabric designs in 2023. However, it's going to be scaled back. You all know I usually have a lot of colors and different things going on, but it's just going to be scaled back, because I have another product that I will be launching in February of next year for BHM pattern designers. So those who are in the Facebook group, you're going to learn about that first, what that is. And it has been in the works for the past 1.5 years. And so, because initially I wanted to launch it this year, this past 2022 sewing challenge, but I couldn't put all my mind and everything into it because everything else that was going on. But I am so excited. Yes. So register. Link will be down below. If you want to donate, thank you in advance. Link will be below for that. You can read all of that on the page and donate whatever you are able. And also, we have vendor slots available. So yes, the information for vendors will be also linked. Well, actually, you can email me if you are interested. The flyer, I'll pop up the flyer here for vendors. But if you are interested, because we only have 3 slots available, we have to review everything and make sure it fits in with the event. Email me, hello@SewNaturalDane.com. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is a sewing challenge. This is one I just recently saw. I know there's plenty others out there, but I just saw this pop up in my timeline on Instagram, and then I saw she also did a video for it. It is Martika Makes. She is, you know, she has a YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to her YouTube channel down below, because in her video she talks all about the sewing challenge. This is actually her first sewing challenge, and it is bringing awareness to diabetes, and it is So Blue Challenge. And so as you know, the color blue is the color for diabetes awareness. And so she wanted to bring this challenge. It runs from, it must be sewn between November 1st and November 30th and posted anytime during the month of November. And so and then all you have to do is use the hashtag Sew Blue, and then just tag Martika. Martika J Makes on Instagram. And so I thought this was an awesome sewing challenge, her first sewing challenge. She has a personal testimony about this, and so I will leave a link to her video where she's talking about it down in the description box. Definitely go check it out. Support Martika. I think that is an awesome sewing challenge. And so yeah, now getting into some of the things that's been going on. My goodness, so much has been going on over the past couple months, and I know I've missed a lot, but certain things I did catch because I saw the emails and everything come through. And so I want to make sure, if you didn't know, I'll let you know, or remind you if you forgot. So Mated Patterns, many of you may remember I made the I forget the name of the top. It was a workout top that I made, but Mated Patterns has closed down as of October 31st. And so you had up until the end of the month to download all of your patterns and all of that good stuff, but she no longer has her pattern company, but you can still follow her on Instagram as well. My Body Model is also closing. You all know I have done a few of the My Body Model, showing you how I've used My Body Model to create different looks, and My Body Model, as a matter of fact, was a sponsor the past couple years for BHM Pattern Designers. So, but anyway, hate to see that go, but I understand, Erica, if you saw her newsletter that came out, you know that kind of her reasons behind closing down My Body Model, but such an awesome contribution to the sewing community. So yeah, we're losing three, here's the third one, great contributions to the sewing community. First Mated Patterns, then My Body Model, and then fabric.com. Now that did not come through an email. I saw that in I'm in so many Facebook groups. I was scrolling one day and somebody mentioned it, and I was like, what? Because I didn't, email didn't come through. I was on the fabric.com business affiliate list, and usually when different things, you know, pop up or whatever, an email comes out, and if I'm pretty sure I didn't miss it. I could have, but yeah, Amazon has closed down the fabric.com fabric store, and so I know that was a bummer to so many people. I've purchased quite a bit from fabric.com. I hadn't recently. No, I take that back. I did this year. I did actually. I feel like I haven't bought fabric in since last year, but I have. I've purchased fabric this year, and as a matter of fact, I did purchase fabric from fabric.com through Amazon, and so Amazon now has closed fabric.com, so that is no longer an option. I did like that on Amazon, because you didn't have to pay for shipping because it's Prime, and then you got it within, you know, a couple days. But so yeah, there are obviously plenty other online fabric stores. I probably will do an updated video on fabric stores, but I do have one, my top 10 online. Fabric.com is on there, so you got to X them off the list, but I'll leave a link to that video up here in the iCards. You can go check that out if you are interested. And then we now have a big 5. So this is where, you know, it's not, I don't necessarily consider this indie because it is part of the Big 4, now the Big 5, launched by Mimi G. I am absolutely loving what she's doing with her platform, and what how she's able to help and reach back into the creative community. And so to see so many amazing designers from the sewing community be able to license their work through this Know Me Patterns, this Big 5 now, is simply awesome, simply amazing. And I'll pop up here on the screen, you know, just a quick look of some of the makers and all. And this is the fall collection that was released. If you've been following, many of you have been following her on Instagram, Know Me Patterns on Instagram and all of that. But the first launch was the fall collection. There was a sneak peek if you go out there for the upcoming collection as well, and those designers. So it's It's like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It is so exciting for those from the sewing community. And this is what I love. And this is one of the reasons behind doing the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge in general and doing this live event. It is something about bringing creatives together, just seeing people grow, seeing people expand their knowledge, seeing people just, I don't know, I just love, if you all haven't picked up over the past few years, I love supporting people. I love cheering you on. I love encouraging you along the way. I love it. And just to see the evolution of Black pattern designers specifically, but evolution of how different creators in this space is reaching back, helping others, giving shout outs to other say YouTubers or creatives out there, unashamed, because there's space and room for all of us. And I absolutely love that, because there are times when I think, you know, people out here in our own space, for whatever reason, they don't want to shout out other creatives, other YouTubers, oh, I got this idea from that person and this is my spin on it, you know, different stuff like that. But I love what I have been seeing. It has been, you know, having not been able to sew and all this for a couple months, seeing things like this pop up across my feed has just been, I've been like, too excited. But anyway, speaking of Miss Mimi G, she is on a roll, and she, if you follow her, obviously you probably all do, talk about different things, projects and different things that she has going on. But when she talked about the launch of the Olicio iron, initially I was like, oh, that's nice, you know. I watched the video because I was like, oh, that's nice. The Olicio is one iron I've always wanted in the past. And actually, when I went to, if you follow me on Instagram, I went to an event, a local event, sewing event hosted by So Much Fabric. The instructor that was showing us about pockets and everything, she was talking about the iron she had. Hers was a chi, but it was really nice. And I was like, this was like a month ago. I said, I want a new iron. I've been wanting a new iron for a while. And her iron was really, really nice. And so then, obviously, fast forward, here's Mimi G launching hers, the one she has developed with Olicio. And initially I was like, okay, you know, what's exciting about this iron? Because I'm like, it got to be something, right? And so when she pulled that iron out the box, y'all, I about fainted, because I thought that iron is absolutely gorgeous. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. That iron is gorgeous. And you know, if you saw our YouTube video, she talked about the features and all of that different stuff, but everything from the branding to the packaging to the whole look of it absolutely love. And yes, I did pre-order that. I sure did. And it just pulled at me. I was like, yes, I want that. I definitely want that. So let's go ahead and get into these pattern releases. I don't have a ton to share with you. It was like maybe 20 something, but this video would have been way too long because I knew I was going to be talking about other things. And so I just pulled out, I think only 4. I narrowed down to 4. Can you believe I'm only talking about 4 patterns? And these patterns were released during the month of September and or October. And so let's just jump right in. The first one I want to talk about is, and y'all know I love me some comfy clothes, so Rebecca Page City Joggers. Now these City Joggers do come in her regular sizing and her women's curvy sizing. You all know I am a brand ambassador for Rebecca Page patterns. You know, before I was an ambassador, long promoted the patterns because I thought they were very good, very size inclusive. But now that she has that curvy range, even better, right? And so these joggers are very friendly. The thing I love about them is that you all know about joggers I've talked about in the past. You know how it has that elastic at the bottom? You'll see it in the picture. Typically that's not my thing, although I've seen something in ready to wear that I was like, ooh, if I play with that. Anyway, if I decide to do that with these joggers, I'll let you know. Or just straight leg. And so, because then you can dress them up or dress them down, however you want to dress them. But they are beginner friendly. You do have the option to put in side seam pockets. And I'm just looking at my note, and add the side trim you see on the side. And it does, like I said, has that option for the elasticized hem at the bottom, or just straight, right? And so I thought these were a good pickup, especially for those of us who are going into the winter months, cool fall months, winter months. It was 85 today, so it's not hot here in the Houston area, but it is still very nice, still very, very nice. So these would still work. But before I leave off with Rebecca Page Patterns, remember also the holiday summit starts on the 14th, and it goes for that entire week. Remember, I told you I'm an instructor for the holiday summit this year, so make sure that you sign up, because like I said, the class is open on the 14th. You have that whole week, and then remember, you also get access to the Facebook group. So the instructors, we're all in the Facebook group. So people are making different, when they start making things or have questions about maybe something that they, one of the videos, one of the instructors did, you can ask it in the Facebook group. We'll respond, all that good stuff. So there is an advantage to being part of that Facebook group as well. But the holiday summit again starts on Monday. That's a Monday. Let me make sure. That's a Monday. Yeah, it is on a Monday, and it goes through that Friday, November 18th. So it's a great opportunity to take a class, several classes actually. It's going to be so many classes being offered, and gives you ideas for holiday gifts. I did the dress. Remember, I did the t-shirt. It's a free pattern. T-shirt into a dress, and how I styled it. All that good stuff is in part of my class. Next, I thought for those who like to sew for the fellas, the man in your life, Wardrobe by Me has released their new pattern. It is the Pikes vest pattern, and this is for men. I thought this was a really nice pattern. Now, my husband don't wear vests, but what I was thinking was, for those who have holiday parties coming up, and maybe you don't have to get dressy, but dressed up enough, and you know, you're trying to figure out what the man needs to wear, this would be nice, because you can still use a nicer fabric, maybe a brocade or something like that for him, and it also, you can line it too. So that's something else that I like. And it has darts for shaping. So I thought that's what came to my mind. Or if your guy is, he one of those that like his vest, maybe you can make it out of a faux leather or something like that. And he has his mock turtleneck or turtleneck underneath with some jeans, and rock it like that. Either way, I thought this was a really nice pattern, and so I wanted to share that with you, especially for those who like to sew for the men in your life. And then we have the Love Notions Legato jeans. I'm sure you have seen all of the ambassadors talk about these jeans. I thought this was an awesome pattern. I wish I was able to test it, but so I don't have a review yet. I did purchase the pattern, and so I will, when I get to it, I will definitely let you know. The idea that I have, Kira, if you saw her on Instagram post about her legato, she made two pairs. One was the jeans, which was real cute. She had the embroidery design with the kitten on the back. But her other pair was a faux looking type jean. I forgot the name of that fabric, she said, but I think she said it came from, I don't remember the fabric store. You have to go out to Kira's, the Island Socialist on Instagram, and they are like in this burgundy color, and you'll see. But that fabric type is something I was like, yeah, I can see me getting that, doing it in a jean as well as something like that. Very cute. But the jeans, the good thing about the jeans is that they are beginner friendly. There is an option to purchase the video. This pattern and the video are separate, and so, but you can purchase the video to walk you through, especially if you're new to making jeans and you know you need a little help, little guidance. There is that, and you do have that option. I am very excited about making these jeans for sure, and so yeah, I'll let you know, and it has different adjustments in there. So if you need to do a flat seat adjustment, flat booty, or a full seat adjustment, big butt, you can do that. it has the rise for standard, petite, tall, all of that. So you do have plenty of options down below, and all of these patterns I'm talking about, links will be below. There may be affiliate links for, yeah, there will be affiliate links for a couple, but yeah, and that affiliate links, as you all know, helps me, helps the channel and all of that. So thank you if you decide to use the link. The last pattern I want to talk to you about is by J Desiree Studio. This is her August wrap vest, and when I tell you, when I saw this, my mind was just yeah. I'm like, that vest is sharp. And if you go out to her Instagram, I'll of course leave a link to this shop down below. You go out to her Instagram, I'll leave a link to the Instagram too, just in case you're not familiar with it. But the tester photos, actually the photos are also on the Etsy shop as well. But love, love, love. Oh, the play that you can do on this. My mind was just it was just going. But I think this vest is awesome. And the pattern goes up to a size 5XL. For those who are new to J Desiree Studio Designs, her sizing is size inclusive. Actually, all the patterns I talked about today, all size inclusive, goes up to a size 60 in bust. So if that is something, you know, you want to play with, get with, I love it. And so yes, I will be getting that that pattern as well. So as I, you know, transition and get back into the swing of things, let me know what you want to see on the channel. There is so much. What I wanted to do today, I didn't get a chance to, but I wanted to incorporate some ready to wear looks with the new patterns that were released. But because I did 2 months together and it was so many and I had to, you know, scale it down, I was like, okay, this video will be, I will be talking forever. I'm already talking forever. Thank you for those who have been hanging in with me. But I do want to do that because I used to, it's been about 2 years, over 2 years that I used to, you know, I used to do the plus size ready to wear looks and how you can create them using different patterns. Yeah, we're going to incorporate that, and I think it'll be easier for me to, because I couldn't keep up with it separately. I think it'll be nice to incorporate it into the sewing buzz. That's what I'm thinking. So stay tuned for that for next month. And last but not least, don't forget, support BHM Pattern Designers. The event links for all of that will be down in the description box. I did not say what I had on. I have on the tank dress, me made tank dress, but then I also have on the cardigan I made from my purple mood board. If you remember that, it was a quick sew pattern, and so that's what I wore today. I was out running errands today, and so that is what I have on today. Let's see here. I think that's it. Let me know what you think about all of this good news and all this stuff that's going on in the sewing community. So much, so fun, a lot of exciting things happening. So make sure that you stay tuned for next week's video. Next week I will be talking about sewing plans. You know, I haven't touched anything from a mood board in several months. How that's going, how I've been kind of prepping in for projects, you know, so I know, you know, how to pick up and keep going. I'll kind of dive into all of that next week. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And yeah, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in today. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye.